And Mr. Scott Craig, you're thank you so much. Hey, I'm not. I'm thankful for Grandpa. I'm thankful we have a good ending.
So
And you got all your graphite.
I got the rods, I got the net. The outboard motor looks as though it may have had better days. But
You might be able to take it to Fairleigh Marine, and they might be able to
that
do.
next,
They might be able to do something with it.
you won't know until you look at it. Here's the
What?
motor right here.
Okay.
Two. I saw one that's a two-cycle for about $350 or $400. That's lighter, and it's a 2 horsepower.
Well, how much did you say that one weighs?
It's
It's not 100 pounds, is it?
no, it's much less than that. I'm guessing 40 maybe.
Right.
Um,
It's the same or maybe a little less as a marine battery.
yeah. So I think if I'm out, if I were, not that I'd ever do it again, but if I were out, I'd take that trolling motor and that mount off. I don't need it. And those wings, you don't need it at all, anyways. But not that I'm going out in that kind of weather anytime soon.
You get to think about it for 6 or 8 months.
Yeah. But I really didn't need that there, and I'm going to put a shield up there as well. But so I'm going to have a lot of this stuff is just going to stay like. I just have to make it so that we can go down the. Let's see if I can get this draining some more. I'm going to put the. I'm really mostly worried about things that will blow out. The trolling motor battery isn't likely to blow out of the canoe. This still has a lot of water in it. I'm just going to leave this here draining, see if we can get some more water on it. I'm going to make a more efficient drain for that. I have no idea what they had in mind when they designed that. It's crazy. This bin would just blow away. And I don't know whether my fish finder here may not work quite as well as it used to. Now the gasoline, I don't know. We'll see if it's sealed. It may not be that bad. I'm going to leave that in the boat though.
Yeah, well, there's not a lot of gas in it, so.
Well, no, but I'm saying this can is almost full.
Could it be water too?
Well, I think it's all right to leave. I'm going to leave this in the boat too. If it, it's this will just blow away. So you got to take that out. Oh, I lost. Oh no, did we leave the lid over on shore over there? Anyway, not a big deal. That's probably in here somewhere. So, what did you do for your summer vacation?
Grandpa, you can post this to your YouTube channel.
So we'll see if I, put the hair dryer on this. It may still work. See how it comes
Roller?
Yeah.
Pull the cover off it.
I mean oh boy. I guess I'll leave this in the boat. It's leaking. I could just leave the outboard in the boat too, I guess. I'm just worried about it bouncing around and everything. If I put a towel on it, so I just don't want anything to blow out.
boat.
Here she is.
Looks like you had a successful recovery.
We did.
We did.
Where'd you find everything?
It was,
Right outside that float. Just beyond it.
I'm not.
Where you saw the green
Yeah,
one?
that was it.
That was the boat.
Yeah, from over here, when we walked in the point, you could see the red the stickers. From here, you were looking on just front on, so you couldn't see much. It was just looking.
So I'm going to put a towel or something under that motor and just leave it right there.
Yeah, that was great.
Well,
Oh, experience. Because I remember you saying, you're like, there's something green out there.
yeah. Well, I could see this this
you saw
state
it.
police sticker out on the boat. When I saw that, I said, "That's it."
I've had to go out and recover big bucks in Norton Pond before,
Easier than this?
and dragging that 200-pound dead animal through the water. This was much easier.
Well,
This was,
yeah. What about a moose? I mean, you know,
don't know,
what you want to do is shoot your moose near where your excavator is, so you can just lift it into your pickup truck. You know.
Well, like I did, I shot one, and there was one tree in the whole creek that I drove up. My guide was my friend, who's an arborist.
Yeah.
He had all the pulleys, bought all his pulleys and spurs with him. Climbed the tree, put the pulleys up, hooked it onto the antlers, and shoot. I just pulled it.
So the engine, you'll just have to have, you could take that to a
Going right down to Fairleigh Marine.
Fairleigh
right
Marine,
now.
will winterize it for you.
Well, it's called pickling it. Yeah, it just apparently when you other people. I don't get. I better put this in that.
So you bring an arborist who doesn't drink too much. And have him lift it up the tree. You drive your truck under it. You lower it down. there.
What?
Wow.
Oh.
Where was that moved?
Up in Norton, Vermont.
This year?
No, it's 3 years. 4 years ago, actually. I just before I can sign back up.
Yeah.
Go for it.
And all your fishing rods and everything stayed in the boat?
Yeah, they did. I lost that bin had all kinds of lures in it, but and cameras and stuff. But you know, big thing is that I'm here alive.
Yeah.
That I made it back across.
Cameras. Did you recover any of the cameras or no?
No, they probably floated away.
Yeah,
You know, I was in the
probably.
emergency room, so I couldn't get out here.
Need to be replaced.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to be used even if you found them anyway. So.
But we have other cameras.
Well, the bin was floating when I saw it leave, but since we had several rough days, so
Oh, the wind was howling.
it got battered, and but I was up they were treating me for. I was in cardiac because the stress of being in the cold water was so much. They were worried that I had what's called had atrial fibrillation. I was
Oh,
really
yeah.
dead.
Well, I'm just glad you got everything and you're in one piece, so that's a good. That's
Well, it's amazing. And thanks to Scott here, it's just
You don't think that'll blow, Grandpa?
No, it'll
Now, how'd you get the boat back over here?
We towed it. We emptied it up over at the camp there and just towed it behind us.
Good.
So now the outboard motor, I wouldn't try starting it until I got some of that mud out of it.
Yeah, I'd let either Fairleigh Marine or Bob Waters deal with
Well, I
it.
bought it Fairleigh Marine. Yeah, I think I'll take it down there. Have a look at it. When they see me coming, they'll put the after lunch sign up on the window down there.
Yeah, Robert's a good old guy. We deal with them with our boats
Yeah?
occasionally.
I'm just really glad that this worked out, that we were able to get this back.
Yeah, that's a nice little engine. That would.
Well, I'm wondering, I don't see it now, but I think I fouled the propeller. I started out and I wasn't sure that the transducer had come off for my fish finder, so that gap way down there,
Yeah.
the smelt hang in that area there. So I went over to a beach and I checked that it was all right, but as I came away from the beach I caught some weeds. And I started up this way and it was really rough, and I thought I should have just gone right ashore again, but I thought, well, I'll come up to this cove over here and clear it again. But I was but every time I turned the waves were hitting this and splashing in. And the wind was coming and quartering like that. And the next thing I knew, I said, that's filling. That isn't just a... And I had a pump that was up here under the seat, but I couldn't get to it, of course. And the next thing I know, I was the stern just went down. But this apparently kept it floating enough that we could recover it. So
Oh, good.
see the water line right there.
Yeah.
Well, this is actually probably styrofoam.
Right.
Right.
I thought, well, and there's supposed to be styrofoam under the seat, but not enough to keep you up again. what I'm going to do is I'm going to get expanding foam and fill all that whole void under there with foam.
All right, full of
And I'm
foam.
going to have the battery up here and run heavy cables back to the trolling motor and fish finder from there.
Yeah, you probably just had too much, not enough ballast in the front. Right.
It just, well, I had ballast in the front. I've got 2 5-gallon water jugs in the front.
Yeah,
but
that battery's considerably more heavy than
but the
a couple water jugs.
now if I had thought to run forward, if that would have made a difference, you know, to redistribute the weight. But once I started getting that water in, you know, it just everything happened so fast, you know.
Oh, good. Glad you got it all back.
There you go, Jeff.
All right, well, have a good one. See you.
Thank
See you at
you.
the usual.
This is the next chapter in my book. Thank you very much for that.